So there's a deeper wisdom that it's about you working in harmony, and that's why obviously it's called the lost octave. It's about understanding octaves and that everything's fractal and everything's connected to everything else. So, you know, if the planets are in a certain alignment and you're trying to do a certain thing that's kind of like going against that grain, it's like trying to, you know, swim up river. It's going to be, you could do it, but it's going to be harder for you. So when you know the weather, when you know your imprinting and how that works, then your life, you can move through the life with a lot more grace, and you can avoid bigger catastrophes. And that's where I think that that's when you have wisdom, you know, because you can see things, predict things, have see it clearly before you decide to jump in. And so that's really where astrology gives you transparency.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I used to live in Florida, so when the hurricanes come in, they're like, "Hey, in 10 days, a category 5 hurricane's going to hit you. Prepare." If without that warning, like the olden days, all of a sudden the gods were angry and they destroyed a whole bunch of stuff. But because of the warning, you kind of have a chance to prepare. So astrology, in many ways, if you understand it properly and do it properly, because there's a lot of improper or hokey ways of doing astrology. Am I right or wrong on that? Is there like a lot of woo-woo ways of doing it that doesn't line
I,
up with what you're saying?
yeah, I mean, I don't, to be honest with you, I don't really know. I mean, I've heard of different, you know, zodiac sort of principles and archetypal things. And like I said, you know, that's been there. For me, it was actually fairly, I would say, fairly new also for me with astrology and understanding this, because, you know, people think, oh, you have to have learned 20 years worth to understand what I know now, but not really.